Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 674, transportation day 5. Dr. Vong here. It's going to be our last one today. It's going to be a short one. My allergies are going crazy. I think it's because I've been burning wood in my fireplace for the last couple of days, since yesterday. It's been cold. So I apologize for the sniffly nose. I don't think it's COVID. It could be COVID. I'll test myself later if I keep feeling bad. Where is everybody? How the heck are y'all? Good morning. Good morning, Rosemary Schoenberger. Morning, tribe. Let's see, Facebook users got to give permission to StreamYard. We're gonna watch me do my goal setting. Give you an idea how that goes. Patricia Lynn, Elizabeth Darlin's with me. Lene, good morning. Yin Yang's in my tribe. Don Laskowski's in the tribe. Christina Whitaker, good morning. I think it's my fireplace. I was burning wood all day yesterday. It's been cold here in Houston. What's the temperature where you're at? It did not get up over 40 degrees yesterday. That's a cold Houston day. And so I had the fireplace going all day yesterday. And then last night I was about to head to bed and then it just hit me. I haven't gone anywhere the last couple of days. Felt fine all day. So slept fine. Woke up and was fine until I started the fireplace again. So that's why I think it's most likely fireplace allergies, type of wood or something like that. Happy birthday, Krista. All right, good to know. Good morning, Cher Kiltoff, watching me on YouTube channel. So where are you with your goal setting? Did you do your goal setting? What are you guys doing? Have you written them down? We're going to fine tune them. If you've written them down, put a 1 in the comment section. If you've put them down. Good morning, Trish. Thomas Thompson's in my tribe. Hello, Facebook users. That's StreamYard for you. Pauline Daniels, 34 degrees in New Jersey. And you know what else, man? It is hot with COVID. So not much happening in the news today. Politics as usual, sports, trials, a couple of murders, winter storms. Stay safe, everybody. We are approaching the January 6th, the 1-year anniversary of the January 6th insurrection. So you'll hear a lot about that on politics. But that's about it. And today, literally, I'm seriously this time, not going to do a COVID talk because there's nothing new in COVID. I mean, we're over 405,000 average cases. And today is going to be all the backlog. Actually, today is Sunday's number. Tomorrow will be the backlog number from all of the weekend and the New Year's Eve and everything. That number will be phenomenally high. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if that number was 800,000 or so. And then Tuesday will be the real number. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This week, we'll know where we really are, and it's pretty bad. And yes, this is allergies. I'm pretty sure it's allergies from my fireplace. I've been burning wood for the last day, so this happens. I feel good otherwise. I have a COVID rapid test. I'll test myself later, but pretty sure this is allergies. Went to sleep fine. Woke up, started the fireplace, and my nose took off again. Kate, what's up, Katie? Hope you're doing great. Have you done your goal setting? Put 1 in the comment section if you've done your goal setting. If you've written it down, we'll fine tune it today. We're going to use OKRs, objectives and key results, and incentives. I'm going to introduce incentives. My weight loss challenge is open. Today's the last day you can enroll. I do a daily live every single day. That's why this is 674. I've done a live every single day in my private group for almost 2 years now, dispensing wisdom. It's some weight loss. It's some of it, but most of it's personal development, quite honestly. Psychological, emotional, behavioral, anxiety, stress, overall health and fitness, though. We're going to talk about that in the goal setting today. So that's open. You go check that out, weightlosschallenge.com, weightlosschallenge.com. I'll shut down the enrollment today. See how that goes for you. We've had a handful of people join us. That's awesome. Welcome, newbies. We call you newbies. You'll be January newbies. Janubis. Janubis. That's cool. I like that. So we're going to do some goal setting today. It's probably very different. I've done lots of talks on goal setting. I've done talks on, 10xing your goals. I've done SMART goals. I've done smarter goals. We're going to do OKRs, objectives and key results today. And I'm going to tell you my numbers. So if you guys want to know my financial numbers, you'll get them today. I'll do some health ones. I'll do some, mental ones, anxiety, stress, happiness, things like that. Teresa Durbin joined yesterday. Sweet. Awesome. Welcome to the tribe. Glad to have you. Beatrice is watching from Brazil. That's awesome. Joanne is a newbie also. She joined up yesterday. Thank you. So, hey, look at that, South Africa. Yeah, you got to be careful. You guys have gotten over it pretty good. Good morning, Mary Douglas. She's in our private group. So today will be the last day if you're watching me live on StreamYard. And then I'll go back to my paid group and I'll go live every now and then. The last couple of years has been interesting with the pandemic. And so as we're coming out of it, this is why this goal setting topic is so important, because as we come out of this, we really, there's a lot. You got to get ready, because I think we'll be past the Omicron by the end of February. So there's a window of March, probably through June or July, where we'll have some relatively low numbers. And then I'm sure another little variant will come up. It'll be a smaller variant. The third wave is always the smallest. The second is always the worst, which is what we're experiencing right now. And this is not the fifth wave. This is not the sixth wave. All last year was one big wave. You'll see as our numbers get really high, our average get high, all those little tiny bumps are smoothing out. So all last year is one wave. What we experienced, the summer surge and this current winter surge, will be one big, huge wave. And then relative calm, and then one smaller wave next fall, end of summer, fall, depending on what happens. So weightloschallenge.com if you want to continue with us. Oh, do me a favor, hit the share button. Not your friend share, not Sonny share, not share Kiltoff. The share button. Get more people in here, because I want to start doing my goal setting. It's going to be a short one today, mostly because I'm going to go blow my nose. It's allergies, I'm pretty sure, from the fireplace. We'll see. I haven't gone anywhere, but doing a lot of cooking at home, trying new recipes, fancy salads. We'll do some of that here coming up too. For those of you in my tribe, make sure you get an accountability partner. All you got to do if you're new to it is just message people, and there's a post for it. Scroll up, see other people's requests before putting your own. Once you guys have paired up, go back in there and delete your comments so we know that you don't need a partner anymore. And it doesn't, the only thing that's required for an accountability partner is that you agree to talk to each other every single day. That's really the key. We recommend you be different. People look for the same. You kind of want a different perspective, quite honestly. So if you've had a bypass, you want someone who's non-surgical. If you're non-surgical, you might want to hear someone who has a sleeve. If you're older, younger, etc., y'all have different problems. So, and you can have more than one if you need more than one, and feel free, if it doesn't work out, to say, hey, I like you as a person, but I really need more accountability, or this time is not good for me, and y'all can change that up too. That's fine. There are some accountability partner duos that are open to getting a third person to kind of change up the dynamics a little bit. That's fine too. Make sure you do that. You're going to do what's called, for all the newbies, you do what we call double duty, which is you're starting on email day 1. I'm on day 674. So the easiest way to do that is to watch the video that comes on day 2, day 3, day 4, and then also watch the video on day 674, 675, and catch the live. And every live is recorded in our group, Facebook group. So let's say you're on day 4, you just go into our group in the search box and search, Facebook Live day 4, and it should pull up for me. All right. So that's about it for the news that I want to talk about. COVID's bad. Numbers are through the roof. Stay safe. This week will be really telltale. Hospitalizations have gone up 30%, 30, or more. Florida's numbers are going to be crazy. So, it's so weird how people just quickly forget. They're like, why are these southern states doing so good? And I'm like, really? They're not doing good. They went through Delta. You don't remember the summer? So, it's pretty crazy. Anyway. and it's going to pick back up in the Northwest. That's all I want to say. Oh, and one last thing, the kids, probably 5 through 11-year-olds will get boosters today, or recommendations for it. Or was it 11 through 15? I forget. I think it's 11 through 15. Younger teens, for sure. All right, so comment, have you done your goals? I mean, today's January 3rd. Is that crazy? It's going to fly by. Comment if you thought 2021 has flown by. I thought 2020 flew by. 2021 was even faster. I still think it's 2019. Comment if you think it's 2019. You're like, I'm kind of lost. Like, what happened? Hit the share button, everybody. Let's get people in here. I'll say some more hellos. Brenda Flynn, good morning. B. Irvin, goals started. All right. It did fly by, indeed. What's up, John Bandy? Kate's with me. Yes, thank you. Lucita, I know you're doing really good, Kate. Yin Yang, let's do this. Oh, Manita, come on. It's 2012. Party like it's 1990, 1999. Dina, I know, it's gone fast. Agreed, right? Right? Exactly. It's flying by. So, one of the things about this is that you got to be happy. Jim Rohn teaches us, like, he uses the analogy of the seasons. When the seasons hit, you've got to, you have to plant in the spring. And then you got to tend to your garden in the summer. You can't disappear in the summer. Otherwise, the bugs and the weeds and everything will take your garden. And then in the fall, you have to harvest. And he teaches us about the harvest. In other words, the analogy is that, you do your hard work. You do the things you're supposed to do. You tend to them all year long. And then when the fruits of your hard labor come in, you reap the harvest. But a couple of things that he says that's super important. He says, whatever you get, you have to harvest without apology. So if you did the work, listen to me. If you did the work and you had a bumper crop, you had a great outcome, you got a promotion, you got a big raise, you landed a big deal, a big contract, you sold your business for $5 million, whatever it is, like, harvest without apology. Do not apologize. All right? Do not apologize for being successful. And I'm going to tell you, in the world of bariatrics, in today's world, in society, so many people apologize for being successful. And you need to stop doing that shit, right? Like, you earn it, this belief. Like, I did the work, man. I studied, I stayed up late, I did the weekend stuff. So, I get my share of haters who thinks that something weird happened why I retired. I retired at 45. I mean, I was broke at 39, retired at 45, man. And that's because I put in the disciplines. And I don't apologize anymore for that. Exactly, Tess. Tess used to apologize. You work hard on your sobriety. You work hard on your weight loss journey. You work hard to drink your water and to stay dedicated, to be a good human, to go to church every Sunday. Don't apologize. And he also teaches us, part 2, harvest without complaint. Harvest without complaint. So if you didn't do the work, you didn't tend the garden all summer, and you just have 2 measly carrots, don't complain. You didn't do it, right? And I'm going to tell you, as we come out of 2021 into 22, there are going to be a lot of bitch-ass people complaining, okay? And that's what you're seeing in this world today, is a lot of people who did not do the work who are now complaining. And with the internet and social media and the Twitter, you know who I'm talking about, people can complain. And that's okay. I just don't pay any attention to those complaints. Everybody thinks they have a voice, and everybody thinks their opinion is the same as the experts or people who've made it. Like, I'm a good dude, but I have mentors because there are things that I don't know. And so I do not think that my opinions on certain subjects are as valid or as good or as in-depth or as robust or as experiential as my mentors. So if I have a business question and they'll tell me, I don't question it. They'll tell me what to do. So that's the idea. Everyone has an opinion, but they're not all equal, man. They're not all equal. Okay. So what I want to do for the next 30 minutes or so is help you to get your 2022 started off right. Right. Now, most people don't set goals, and the ones who do don't do it right. Right. In fact, we'll do this right now. Don't apologize. But what are some of your goals for 2022? Let's just start a conversation. Before you do that, do me a favor, hit the share button. I'm going to get started. Cheers to you guys. I love this cup. Bob. But what's cool about this cup is there's a picture hidden in the black space. So when I put hot water in here, hot liquid, this is coffee, it comes up as a landscape. Obviously, my coffee's gotten cold. Okay. And as always, this is my second glass of water. So, I got up early, got the baby off to school. She's vaccinated, wears a mask all day long at school. Even outside. They don't have to wear masks when they're outside during recess, but I expect her to. And that's my second cup of water. All right, so let's do our goal setting. Hit the share button for me. Appreciate that. That is Bob Ross. Yep, no alcohol. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. Me too. Day one, no alcohol. So in my challenge group, if you join my challenge group, we do elimination challenges. And so this month, every New Year's until Valentine's Day, I try as hard as I can. This year I'm going to do it. I try to go until Valentine's Day, no alcohol, no caffeine. So that cup of coffee is about 1/4 caffeinated and 3/4 decaf. Tomorrow I have a smidge of caf left, decaf, and decaf's not good for you guys. Highly processed. And then I'll eventually do a couple of days of decaf and then no coffee. So today is day one of no alcohol. Weaned off yesterday. We're doing good. Now, if you join our tribe, weightlosschallenge.com, you can, maybe you don't drink alcohol. Maybe you need to give up coffee, give up caffeine, sodas, artificial sweeteners. That's kind of the idea. And I'll do a poll on that. And then what happens is you comment, you vote, you comment, and then your accountability partner holds you accountable. Hey, you said you weren't going to drink alcohol. You said whatever. And I'm going to tell you, no judgment here, man. No judgment, because, the last 2 years have been hard. We had ups and downs. 2020, we were all turning into alcoholics. Alcohol sales went through the roof. 2020 was the best year if you owned a liquor store or a used car lot. I'm about to sneeze. Allergies from my fireplace, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so elimination goals. All right, so let's get started. Okay, day 674, last day for the transformation day. Dr. V, goal setting using objectives and key results. Now, I want to do a couple of background things real quick. Okay, objectives. I think the best way to do this is to go this way. Okay, yeah, no, this way. Key results. And the last one, initiatives. Today's video, I'll put a link in today's video, kind of goes through all this for you, okay? Objectives, this is what you want. What? Okay. Key results is how you're going to do it. And initiatives are, I would call this like the daily, like the tasks. What you're actually doing. Or this is what you're actually doing. Okay. Now, where do people mess up? Write down some of your goals. Some people say, I want to lose weight. That's below average thinking. You're above average. Why? Because you're watching this. That's how I know you're above average. You're up. 400 of y'all watching. So, but some people, their goal setting idea is like, this year's going to be my year. Okay, what are you going to do? I'm going to lose weight. I want to make money. I'm going to get a promotion. I don't know. Some people are so sad. They said, they'll say like, yeah, things have got to change for me. Like what? What's going to change? I don't know, but they have to change. Things are horrible. I'm stressed out. I'm anxious. And you go, do you have any money? Do you want more money? Oh, it'd be nice to have more money, but it's not that important. You know these people? If you don't know these people, you are those people. You be those people. So slightly above average will say, I want to lose 30 pounds. Slightly above average above that would be, I want to lose 30 pounds this year. Now you have a goal and a deadline. And no, Dr. V, I learned SMART goals. I know they have to be specific, measurable, achievable, relative, timely. All right, whatever. All right. Oh, that's these. Excuse me. Freaking allergies. Okay. I feel fine. I'm not a good nose blower. Comment if you're not a good nose blower. I need to go check myself in the mirror. I'll probably come back with a bunch of snot all over my face. I'm going to try to make it to this presentation. Yes, I took my Zysol today. I took my Nasacort. But what if it's not allergies, Dr. V? We'll find out real quick. Okay. Dadgummit. See the watery eyes? That's why it's allergies. Sneezing, watery eyes. Not a good nose blower. Okay. I'll edit that out. Now, here's a difference maker. Who wants a difference maker? Objectives. The difference maker is this. Objectives have to be inspirational, aspirational. They have to inspire you to do stuff. And here's the key. I'm going to write this in red. Non-measurable or non-numeric. So, in other words, the second that you say, I want to lose 10 pounds, numeric, you've already fucked up. Dr. V, I'm going to make $10,000 this year. You've already fucked up. Objectives need to be aspirational, inspirational, and non-numerical. Okay. The key results, however, need to be numerical. Because if anything has a number, if you can measure it, you can analyze it, you can graph it, you can break it down, you can quantify it. That's the key results. So, in other words, what most people do when they say, hey, my goal this year is to lose 10 pounds, that's not a goal. That's the key result. And then lastly, the initiatives is how. Like what, how in the doing. So, y'all got that? Can I have an aha? Some of you guys are going to have major ahas just going, oh, wow, I fucked that up. Because average thinking, remember, you don't want to be average, guys. Average in America means you're overweight, right? over 2/3 of Americans are overweight. A third of Americans are obese. Average Americans living paycheck to paycheck. Average Americans have been divorced. I mean, the divorce rate is something like 65% now. So, and 80% of Americans hate their jobs. Don't like the word. I shouldn't say that. 80% are indifferent towards their jobs. I can smell the smoke in my fireplace. That's what's doing it. Ugh. This log did not catch on fire. It's smoking for whatever reason. So I know that's what it is. Good thing I'm a doctor. Okay. So, apologies. So, you don't want to be average. But Dr. Vaughn, then why did they teach us these SMART goals, specific, measurable, yada, yada, yada? Well, I don't know. Okay, so let's get specific. Dr. V. And this is my goals. I was thinking about my goals yesterday. And I was like, dude, I've been doing goal setting wrong this whole time myself. I've been saying, I want to make $1 million this year. That's my goal. But that's wrong. So my objective, I would put financial. All right. So under the objective, I might say, it's gotta be inspirational. So sorry. Okay. You might want to say something like, I want to make more money than I've ever made. I want to retire. I've already retired, but you might want to say that. Inspirational. I want to set, I'm just going to say it, like my goal is make more money than ever. But Dr. V, what if I only make $50,000 a year? That's not a very specific goal, because I could make 50,001 and I would make more money than ever. Yeah, I know. That's where key results and initiatives come in. Okay, watch this. And what I want you to do is think about the average person, how they goal set for the year, and how this is so different, right? Okay. So the key objective is make more money than ever, inspirational, because I've made good amounts of money. Now here's what you guys are interested in, the numbers. So what are the key results that I want? Okay. So I'll give you an example. Maybe I'll do one. I'll say, I want $50,000 per month by May 1st, 2022. May 1st, that means I have January, February, March, April. I got 4 months to get to $50,000 for that month of April, right? That's the idea. Specific, measurable, numeric, unemotional. Because if I can get $50,000 a month, because here's the thinking, right? So now I have May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I have 8 months times 50,000. That's going to be 400,000. Plus January, February, March, January, February, March. So maybe another, I don't know, 100,000. So that'd be $500,000 in a year. Well, Dr. V, that's not $1 million. Yeah, I know, but I work an hour a day. Comment if you would like to work an hour a day and make $500,000 this year. I mean, comment. Yes, put a $sign in the comment section if you'd like to work an hour a day and make $500,000. So now I'm looking at this, I'm sitting there, well, that's not more money than I've ever made. I've actually made more money than that. So now I said, I would, Brenda, right? Yes. Yes. That's the idea, right? Hey, oh, by the way, Anne, welcome to the tribe. So glad to have you. She's a newbie. So now I have to go, well, fuck. Maybe that's not enough, right? So maybe I've got to get to $80,000 times 8. Oh, that's too much. 60. That's not enough. No, yeah, I think 80 times 8. That's 640. So that'll probably be around 800,000. There we go. Roughly. I'll have to map it out. Now, okay. That's step 1. Right? That's the how. I got to get to that point. And the initiative, this is the key part. This is the part where people fuck up. The initiative is, what do I have to do to get there? So now, here's the part that you guys have been wanting to know. Now I got to break down my sources of income. So I'll give you an example. My YouTube channel currently makes about $2,000 a month. So YouTube is about $2,000 per month. So my objective might be my initiative might be to grow my YouTube to $4,000 a month. And to do that, I might need to go, I currently have like 396,000 subscribers. Grow YouTube to 500,000 subs. I could do other things, and I'm just shooting off the top of my head, but like I could get sponsorships. That's probably honestly the next thing I need to do is like partner with Kajabi or Coursera or protein shakes. I'm never gonna do that. Diet, like a supplement, pill, bariatric vitamins. No, not really. But I could get a sponsorship. Now, I didn't write that very specifically. Like I can say I want 2 sponsorships, or you got to spend some time. I don't want to waste all this time thinking about it. So that's 1. 2, book sales. About 5,000 a month. I can increase my book sales. Maybe write a new book, right? Et cetera, et cetera. You get the idea. Number 3. My challenge. Some of you guys are like, I can't believe he's about to tell us the number. Well, you can figure it out for yourselves. I mean, you know how many people are in the challenge. You can figure an average cost of, $30-$40 a person. So my challenge is roughly right about now is roughly about $15,000 a month. That's what I make. And I have other streams of income, but let's say this challenge, right? I could grow that to, we currently have 340. I could grow that to 1,000 subs by May 1st. Is this helpful? One more thing, resellers. My friend has this business, Jerry, called Resellers, where he helps companies who are online marketing companies, like they sell stuff like the Snuggie, and their merchant processing has been capped by Visa, MasterCard. Let's say they cap it at $5 million a year, but they know they can sell $10 million. My friend Jerry's business, Resellers, looks for people like you who wants to become a reseller, and they'll open a business banking account and a LLC in your name, and you'll start. They'll partner you up with an online marketing company, and they'll run their merchant processing through you, maybe $250,000 a year. So you're extending their merchant processing. You're not extending their line of credit. And for that, he'll pay you $750 a month. And however long you're in it, let's say you did it for a year, $750 a month times 12, times 12 is $9,000 a year. It's not going to retire you, but boy, that will help. Comment if you could use an extra $750 a month. So with Dr. V, though, I said, that's nice, but I need, what can I do for my tribe? And he goes, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do a special, a Dr. V special. This is not an MLM. This is not network marketing. He goes, but if they sign up under you, they get the $750 a month. Then they get to sign up. Anyone they get to sign up, they make an extra $100 a month every month. When their friend, their sister, their brother, the person they signed up makes $750, they'll make an extra $100 a month. I told my girlfriend that it's not a one-time fee. It's $100 every month that they get paid. You'll get an extra $100 a month. Why? Why is Dr. V doing that? Because I also get $100 a month. Isn't that fair? That's fair, right? Comment if you think that's fair, because Jerry's my friend and I got this extra deal. So $750 a month by itself would be an awesome deal, but to actually to get the extra bonus, the Dr. V bonus, it's awesome. And it's not an MLM. You don't have to buy anything. You will never come out of pocket. It's seriously a free $750. So I meant to have Jerry's phone number so you can send him a text, but I forgot. I forgot his number. Anyone remember Jerry's number? Christina, give me Jerry's number real quick. And so I told Erica that, my girlfriend, and it's only in the USA. Yeah, there's criteria. And I told Erica that, and Erica goes, oh my God, I'm going to make $10,000 a month. So I will tell you, in case you're wondering, no, my resellers check last month, December 31st, it came out on New Year's Eve. Anyone want to know how much I got? I'm an influencer, so it's different. You don't have to pay anything. It's free money. Hey, Christina, pull up Jerry's phone number for me, because I want to put that up on the screen real quick so people can get into this. There we go. Thank you. So if you want to get, there's criteria. You have to have a credit score of 620 or higher. Between the ages of 20 and 69. Yeah, you can't be over 69. That's a federal rule. You have to be in the United States. You have to have 2 years of tax returns filed. It's not an MLM. Okay, it's not an MLM. You can get signed up, get a free $750 for doing nothing. You don't have to sign anybody up. I'm done with MLMs, but I will tell you, I'm an influencer, so my setup's a little bit different. But my check for December 31st, last week, I can't believe I'm about to tell you all this, was $11,800. $11,800 for the month of November. I got the check at the end of December. But that's for November. So if you're interested in resellers, send Jerry that text. Literally 561-644-3743. And just let me know. Yeah, Sharon's guessing. And so my resellers check will probably make $50,000 by itself next summer. So maybe I need to increase this. You see what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay. But it's up to you. You could be, Erica is currently doing $1,200 or so. A little over $1,000 is what Erica's doing. Kate, yeah, so if you have it's only one account per household. So just message me later. Thalessa, I mean, that's awesome. It is cool. It's okay if you don't believe it. That's fine. Dude, it's fine. I'm just gonna tell you, my girlfriend does it. I have several patients who do it. You can see Carol, will tell you. Yep, Carla Bradley's doing it. Comment if you're in resellers with me, and you've already gotten your money. You've gotten your 750. I know Christina has. There you go. Y'all don't have to believe me. You can think it's a scam. Hold on. Mary Doe's gotten her 750. Tell me with me. Elizabeth has gotten her money. Tracy's gotten her money. I don't think Glow, you've done it. Kate, of course you would believe me. You're my girl. Mary Doe's waiting on her referral. If you don't live in the checks in the States anymore, you can partner with a significant other or a family member that you trust. Carla's gotten 2 checks. Cassandra's gotten hers. Dina's gotten hers. So pull up that phone number again real quick. Margaret can't do it because she has a business. Sally can't do it because she lives in Australia. Trish can't do it because she's in Canada. Here you go. Nancy Miller. I forgot your husband's doing it. Gotten 5 checks. So 5 times 750, $3,750. It's not gonna retire you, but shit, man, it helps. That's your rent for some people. That's your 2 car payments. And it's not MLM. You don't have to sign people up. You don't come out of pocket. It's literally a free 750. So send Jerry that text real quick. It'd be awesome. And I have a video. I have a short video on it. You can search my YouTube channel, and you can see where I talk about resellers. Just search resellers on my YouTube channel. All right. So now I'm sitting here thinking, well, fuck, man. Like my resellers, Jerry said my resellers will do 50,000 by the summer. So that might not, that's very real now. So now, if in order for me to increase my resellers, maybe I have to do a video a month to tell people about it. Maybe I have to sign up 2 people a week. Like you have to like put a number to this. And to increase my challenge by 1,000 subscribers, I have to open it up more often. I have to promote it. A lot of y'all don't even know I have this monthly challenge. A lot of y'all don't know that I go live in my private group 674 days in a row now. So that's the financial side. If you want, but it starts with this: make more money than ever. See, that shit will like get you out of bed. Some of y'all might need to get extra shifts. Comment if you're starting to realize like, oh my God, they pay overtime. I need to pick up extra shifts. Erica's a waitress, and she started. I was like, you need to pick up extra shifts. She makes about $250 a shift. She works at a high-end steakhouse. That's $250. If you just worked 1 extra day for the month, you'll have an extra $1,000. So, hold on just a second. I got a couple of ugly people here. There we go. All right. There we go. So, what else can we do? Financial? But let's say, Dr. V, I'm too old. I don't, I'm retired. I'm happy. I got enough in investments. That's awesome. Like, I want to go this way. So that's awesome. So let's say health. This one's kind of funny. In my tribe for the last couple of years, I said, I want the Bruce Lee body. You guys know Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon? He's doing this whirling thing. He's a little Asian dude, but he's like cut, right? Dude's cut. And then I said, for my 48th birthday, I'm going to have the body I've always wanted. I want the Bruce Lee body. And then a year goes by, 2021 flies by. I celebrate my 49th, and I'm kind of like, dude, why didn't I do it? I started doing push-ups. I did 30 push-ups a day for like 6 weeks in a row, and then I stopped. Comment if you've ever done that. You do something, then you stop. You're on the diet for a month, and then you stop, right? And then occurred to me when I was doing a live one day. I said, the problem is Bruce Lee, while he's like an Asian icon, martial arts icon, he died at like 32. And here I am at 48, maybe subconsciously, like I don't want to die. And also, I don't know if you guys know, in the Asian world, Asian sublore, like we love Bruce Lee, and Mary Douglas can agree or disagree with me. But there was some shadiness with his life, like back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, like drugs were not acceptable, right? And so there's all this mystery around his drug use and how he really died, and it's kind of a hush up. It's something we don't really talk about. So I think subconsciously, and I've never done any drugs. That's the promise. This is not cocaine. This is allergies. I appreciate everyone's concern, thinking that I'm like sniffling because I'm on cocaine. Thank you for the innuendos. I wish I was that interesting. I'm not that interesting. But I promised my dad I would never do drugs. And so I think maybe subconsciously, that's not a good strive. So last week, Jared Leto, comment if you know Jared Leto. Jared Leto posted, he's an actor, musician, totally hot, posted a picture of he goes, this is 50 years old, and he's ripped. He's got six-pack abs. He's handsome. And then I was kind of like, that's what I need. I need a Jared Leto body. Because he's still alive now. He probably does drugs. I don't know. It was a nice looking photo, right, Kathy? You should look it up. Look it up. Kate, yeah. Karen, yeah. So now I'm thinking I might need the Jared Leto body. Okay. So what is the how? Okay, I can tell you right now. I've got to decrease, or let's say, don't drink, no alcohol until February 14th, right? That's a lot of calories. I mean, DRV can put out, a bottle of wine. So you're talking 600 calories a day. So I'll just lose weight. In a month, I'll lose 10 pounds just by that. So the how, I want to lose 15 pounds, and, by this time next year, 12/31/22. Doesn't seem that hard. You go, Dr. V, 15 pounds in a year is not that much. Percentage-wise, I'm only 150, I think 151 this morning. I want to be around 135, but with muscle, so that's different. So lose 15 pounds, number 3. Increase muscle mass, let's say by 20%. Decrease fat mass. My current fat, because I've got the 48-year-old beer belly. I've got the little Buddha belly. So my fat percentage when you hold on one of those resistance machines is embarrassingly like 19% or something, way too high. I want to reduce fat mass from, and I'll measure it later, 19% to, let's call it 12%. You can buy one of those little holders. They're not terribly accurate, but they'll give you a good idea. Now, nowhere on here does it say go to the gym every day. Go to the gym 3 times a day. Like hit up hard. So now the initiatives, lose 15 pounds. This might be, sorry, I'm running out of room, but this might be more salad a day. Oh, I know what I want to do. Lose 15 pounds. I'm eating way too much meat, guys. I mean, this is honesty. Yesterday I talked about if you learn how to set goals, it makes you accountable. Why do people not learn goal setting? Because now I'm accountable. So when you start to brainstorm stuff like this, you kind of go, let's be honest. I'm eating too much meat. I make killer pork ribs. I make a killer steak, tomahawk steak. I slow smoke it for an hour and a half on the grill, and then I reverse sear it. I do the caramelized onions, the Mexican onions. I do grilled jalapenos with it, roasted. I do grilled tomatoes over it. I do non-dairy mashed potatoes that are just so delicious and flavorful, you know. And my girl loves the steak. I mean, she loves steak, but I'm eating way too much meat. So I can say in the initiative, I can say meat, red meat, that includes pork, red meat, and it doesn't have to be perfect 3 times a week. Limit myself to 3 times a week. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe I'm just grilling on weekends. And during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have fish, chicken, or no meat. Or you can also add, let's say, one meatless day. Meatless day. You see what I'm saying? So the point here is that the average person, and you're not average, writes these down as goals. But the real answer is like, no, this is the how-to. Your goals are the how-to. The goal needs to be have a Jared Leto body. See what I'm saying? So let's say, because some of y'all, and I'm going to wrap this up, but y'all get the idea. Let's say psychological health. What can you say about your psychological health that is inspirational or aspirational? What can you say that will be inspirational or aspirational? You know, like happiest I've ever been. My thing in my tribe, what I told them, one of the things that changed my life was one day I was meditating in the morning, and I came out of my meditation, and I was director of bariatrics in Albuquerque. I was working all the time, super focused. I was writing, I was probably on my 6th or 7th book at that time, and I was really going at it, and I wasn't happy. I mean, I was working hard, but I wasn't happy. So I came out of my meditation one day, and I said, I want to be the world's happiest surgeon. I mean, it was crystal clear. I want to be the world's happiest surgeon. So how do most surgeons walk into the hospital? Like, where are my patients? My patient's ready. Like, what's going on? What's the delay? Like, what's wrong with y'all, right? The world's happy. How does the world's happiest surgeon walk in? Hey, good morning. What's up, front desk girl? How's it going? And then the OR director, Dr. V, I'm so sorry, but we're running behind. What does the typical surgeon do? Like, why are you behind? Like, oh my God, I'm late again. You're going to set me back on all my entire day now. But what does the world's happiest surgeon say? Oh, you're running late? No problem. What's going on? Oh, I'll just go visit my patient. I'll do my paperwork. I'll go make rounds. How much time do you need? Oh, we'll have you ready in 15 minutes. Oh, that's perfect. I'll go make morning rounds and I'll be back down in 15 minutes. Is that all right? Oh, that'd be awesome, Dr. V. That's the difference. So, can you be the happiest blank ever? Happiest mom, the world's happiest mom, the world's happiest cashier, the world's happiest teacher, the world's happiest kindergarten teacher. Do you know how many teachers are stressed out right now? Do you know how many nurses are stressed out right now? Can you imagine how many doctors are stressed out right now? Because they're trying to, like, I gotta treat patients. I gotta tell them they're fucking up. I gotta get them vaccinated. I gotta do this and this. Dude, it's different when you realize, like, I'm the world's happiest doctor. And, your inability to process what I'm trying to tell you, not on me. It's on you. Right? So, anxiety. Let's say you're struggling with stress. It's okay. As an objective, as a goal, it is okay to say, I'm going to live stress-free. It's aspirational. Probably won't happen. Now, if you said, hey, my objective is to reduce my stress by 50%, woke you up. Because objectives are non-numerical. You do not quantify. The key results, let's say, okay, I'm going to be the happiest person ever. I'm running out of room. So now maybe your key results might be 1, decrease stress by 50%, decrease panic attacks to 1 a month instead of 1 a week. Okay. Now, how are you going to do this? Initiatives. 1, no news. 2, daily meditation initiatives. 3, daily walks. 4, don't hang out with my sister, my mother-in-law. No to the mother-in-law. Or stop going to family dinner every Sunday when we know you're just going to get into a fight. So, does this make sense? This is a much better way to do your goal setting. So look at your list. We're going to wrap up here. Look at your list and see. Okay, rewrite them. Maybe you've written, hey, I want to increase, I want to save $10,000 this year. That's not very aspirational. I want to have more money than I've ever had in the bank. I want to have more money than I've ever had in my savings account or my life insurance policy or my, infinite banking account or whatever. Okay. Do you guys want me to do an example for just like kind of a normal person? Not that I'm not saying I'm not normal, but sometimes like these numbers, people, it doesn't register. Sorry. For you guys to hear, in fact, comment. Is like $80,000 a month like stupid? Like you're like, you go, that's not realistic. Not realistic for me. I can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Do you want me to do a regular one? Yeses, yeses, yes. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and do my Jared Leto body. I'm super excited now. Okay. Gosh darn it. I knew this was gonna happen today. When I started that fireplace, I said, this is not good. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose. Are you guys like, this is the worst live ever? Which is crazy because I've taken my size off and I've taken my Nasacort, which normally would knock this out. I'm not allergic to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my peeps. It might be the creosote. I don't think the last person did very much for the house, but okay. So let's say you're an average Joe Schmo. Dr. B, I'm an average Joe Schmo. I'm not retired. I'm not world famous. What can you do for me? So, and I'm making this up, but put in the numbers for you. Financial. Okay, and let's say your savings is currently, let's say you're doing better than most. You have 10,000. No, that's too much. Something like 65% of Americans don't have $500 in the bank account. Seriously, they don't have five. So and my daughter has more than that. So let's say you're a little bit above average and you have $1,000 currently saved. Okay. So your objective would be have most money in savings than ever. before. So this year, your objective is to have more money in savings than ever. Okay. So now your key result, you got to say, okay, like, what does that look like? All right. So you say, all right, Dr. V, I'm going to have $10,000 in savings by June 1st, half of the year, 2021, 22. Actually, June 30th, right? End of the month. Like end of the month. And then 2, have $20,000 savings by December 31st, 2022. So you're basically saving $10,000 a month. I'm sorry, $10,000 in 6 months. So now you can break that down. So 10,000 divided by 6, because you got 6 months, right? That's one for roughly $1,700. Okay, I just ballparked it. $1,700 a month is what you have to do, and you'll save 20,000. Okay. Now you go, but Dr. V, my take home. So now you have initiatives. And you have to kind of say, okay, well, my take home, not how much you make, because they take taxes and fucking FICA. So let's say your take home is, what do you want to say, 4,000 a month. So is that about right? Or roughly $2,000? Roughly $2,000 every other week, roughly. So now your initiatives, you might go like cancel subscriptions. That's what everyone's going to tell you about. No alcohol at restaurants. See, let's say a glass of wine at a restaurant, if you're eating out now, is $10. $10 a glass for like house. It's $15 a glass for a decent one. But you can buy a good bottle of wine for $15 and drink at home. I'm not saying don't drink. I'm not drinking through February 14th. But maybe for you, you can do something like that. Now, depending on what you're doing for a living, you might say, I'll pick up extra 1 shift per week. Now, watch this. Here's the key. Average people, when I tell them, hey, why don't you do this? They have all sorts of excuses. Say, well, I'm a single mom. Who's going to watch my baby? Who's going to watch it? That's why you have friends. That's why you have neighbors. That's why you have aunts and uncles. That's why you have mothers and mother-in-laws. Hey, I need to pick up this extra shift. Can you come watch the baby? And let's say that extra shift is, $100 a week. Or whatever it is. Erica makes $250 a shift, roughly. Which takes me to the next thing. Now you might have to sit there and think about second job. Listen to me. And this is where average people will say, well, Dr. V, I need my weekends off. Like, no, you don't. Why? You need your weekends off because your fucking objectives are not inspirational enough. See what I'm saying? Honestly, like, oh, I just want more money. It's not going to make you give up ESPN. That's $70 a month, guys, for just ESPN. It's not going to make you want to get a second job. I've often told people, I'm like, why don't you go clean some houses, man? I pay my maid, $80 to clean my house every week, every single week. She comes in 3 hours, cleans my house. No special training needed. So why don't you get a second job? My dad did when we immigrated to the United States. And he worked at a plant. He did exactly this. He worked at a plant job, paid him, I think, like $14 an hour. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's such a good job. And then if you did overtime, especially during periods when they needed extra workers, if you did overtime, they'd pay you $18 an hour. Oh, so he started doing some overtime. And on top of that, in the evenings and on weekends, he started mowing yards. You know, you got to increase the income. You can only cut down so much. So don't listen to, you know, it's fine if you want to listen to Susie Orman and Latte Factor and Starbucks, but you can only cut down so much. You're going to do much better if you increase the income. Increase the income. This is what my dad did. He started mowing yards. And then he took all that money, didn't spend it. You know, I had an old broken down television and, you know, one of those big box, that's the whole shelf, little TV inside of it, old Magnavox thing. The color tube blew out. Still watched it. Didn't repair it. Didn't get a new one. Didn't get anything fancy. No fancy shoes. Payless shoe stores, if I was lucky. Goodwill clothes for the first 10 years. 16 years later, he retires independently wealthy. 16 years after immigrating to the United States. See, that's the difference. So then he takes all this extra money and he used it to buy and fix up rental houses. And he goes, I can do this because I know how to do the work. I can fix the toilets. I can repair the windows. If you hired somebody, you'd lose all your profit for the month. That's how you do it. You know, you got to sit down and break down this number. So you say $1,700 a month. Let's say you pick up a couple of shifts. Here, you pick up a shift. That's an extra. That's $400. You only have $1,300 to go. Mow yards, clean houses, second job, Uber shipped, you know, delivery, drive your car, tax savings. If you start using your car for Uber or for grocery deliveries, that's a tax write-off. Your car is now a tax write-off. So you can save on taxes. Oh, here's one. Don't spend my tax refund. Let's say you're going to have a tax refund you're expecting a tax refund of $2,000. Put it in savings. Boom, you're already there. But what does the average person do? Yeah. It's spent. It's spent before they even get it. In fact, they are anxious to get it. They get pissed off. I haven't gotten my tax refund yet. I haven't gotten my tax refund yet. Like, why are you so anxious? Well, I already spent it. That's the real answer. Does this make sense? And you can use this for anything. Passion, your marriage, relationships, moving. You know, hey, I want to move. I want to travel. I want to downsize. I want to experience the world. You know, I want to meet more people. We talked about this in yesterday's. You know, I want to meet more people than I've ever met. That'd be crazy. Does that make sense? All right. Hopefully this has been helpful. I'll edit this down and put it up on my YouTube channel. Make sure today's the last day to join our weight loss challenge. So weightlosschallenge.com. Christina, can you put that back up? Or one of y'all put that back up on the comment section? Weightlosschallenge.com. It's a monthly subscription. I do a live every single day for about an hour. Today's 674. Thank you. And tomorrow will be 675. Today is the last day that the challenge will be open. And today's the last free transformation day. So if you've enjoyed catching up with me, then I hope you'll join. You know, we have a small group of about 300. We're up to 330 people now. We want only the best. It's a really close-knit, very dedicated people. We had swollen up to around 2,200 last year, but God, some of those people did not belong in it. I'm going to tell you, did not belong. So we're down to the strongest 300. And, you know, we're going to kick off, in case you're wondering, you know, a little preview. We're doing the elimination challenge. No coffee. Dr. V is doing no alcohol and no caffeine. So I can't have my green teas. Because what I was realizing was that if I said no coffee, I was drinking a lot of green tea. So I'm going to have herbal teas. But you can give up no sweeteners, no artificial sweeteners, no sodas, whatever. So your elimination challenge, we partner you up with an accountability partner. So you'll communicate each day. Did you watch the video? Did you try meditation? Did you do gratitude journaling? And just so you know, this next coming week at the start of the month, we always go back to the mental side. So if you're struggling with anxiety and stress, this next first week is when we're going to be doing, the whole meditation, gratitude journaling. We watch videos from Thich Nhat Hanh, and we'll probably do a Michael Singer one because we haven't done that in a while. So you can check that out, weightlosschallenge.com. Today's the last day to sign up. Try it for a month. Cancel after 1 month. Just give yourself the gift of 1 month. If you're not willing to do that, none of this matters. None of this. You can see some of these comments where people are, they'll talk about, comment if you've benefited. What have you learned from being in the tribe? Thank you. Now or never. It's going to go. Thalessa Moore is in our tribe. Carol Mingrelli's in our tribe. So some of the tribe members here, what benefits have you gotten from being in the challenge? What have you learned? Yin Yang is one of our regular contributors there every morning. Productive person. Margaret's there every day. She's a badass business owner. Lene watches us from Denmark, and so she does that. Let's see who else. Gina, meditation is better than ever. I'm going to get back on my meditation. Mary Douglas is working on her water. Yeah, Patty Nelson, friendship from the tribe, support, apply it to your life. That's it. So hope you'll learn it. Here's a big one here, Christine. I want to do this. I learned how to forgive my abuser, move on in my life. My biggest lesson. That's amazing. Try for 1 month. If what Christina just said there is like, dude, you could pay a lot in therapy sessions. Lene got down my stress. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, wow. Beverly has been with us since June 2020. Has never missed a live. That is so awesome. Dina, I've grown, Chase, so much. Yeah, Tessa's friendship. She does our regular. You can even just go to Transform My Life Challenge and get into our free group if you want to do that. It's all the same to me. Us Americans, real friends here. John Jones watches us from the UK. That's really awesome. So chickens don't serve, just joined. That's so funny. Chickens. I have chickens. We're going to talk about chickens too. All right. Yeah, up your meditation for sure. Okay, guys, have an amazing day. Really commit to doing the goal setting. I'm going to have to do my goal setting now. I'm really excited about this Jared Leto body. I have to find out if he does drugs. What are the chances a rocker does drugs? Nah. What's his name? The British guy with that really thick accent. Actor, really goofball comedian. We've done some of his talks too. He looks pretty good. I know he's clean. He's gone sober. What's his name? Dark hair, longer. I'm drawing a blank on his name. I see his face. Comedian. Funny dude. Jared does drugs. No, Russell. That's it. Russell Brand. That's it. Russell Brand. Thank you. I know he's like all into meditation and he's clean and sober and he looks like he's in decent shape. Maybe I should do a Russell Brand body. Maybe that. Yeah, Russell Brand. That's it. So, is it Brand or Brand? What do you think, Julie? Nice picture, Julie. Not Rowan Atkinson. No. Ain't doing Rowan Atkinson. So, but I'm excited about that. Maybe that's key. We work through these thought processes about how your life changes, quite honestly. I hope you'll join us in the challenge. Today's the last free transformation day. If nothing else, send Jerry a text and I'll put that in the description too later. All right, love y'all. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.